हाय एवरीवन, नमस्ते पैलाग। आई होप आप सब लोग सही हों अपने अपने घरों में, अपनी अपनी फैमिली के साथ, अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ। टुडे आई वांटेड टू शेयर समथिंग which was really hitting me from last few days. Um, like life is unpredictable and time doesn't wait for anyone. Today is my father's श्राद्ध चल रहे हैं. People who know, like जो लोग हिंदू हैं उन्हें पता है, like we believe it is a Pitra Paksha that just before Navratri, we believe that our ancestors, they come and they bless us. They bless us always, but in a way I feel it's good that we have made certain days, at least for those people who are very busy in their life. They don't think about their forefathers and ancestors. These are the days when you have to do certain things, certain rituals to remember your parents or your grandparents and all. So yeah, I was very disturbed last week, and in fact this weekend, because few people, they came and they told me, what is being planned for you, and this is going to happen after a year, and this that. But then today, when I was thinking about my father and about that day, then again it really hits me today also that life is unpredictable, and life doesn't wait. Even we don't know what will happen tomorrow, even not tomorrow, even in 2 3 hours we don't know what is going to happen with us. So I would like to share one part of my life, like it's a part of my life, and it's a bitter truth. Like, even if all of us pray, all of us want our parents to be with us forever, but not forever, even for few hours. If life has decided, it won't happen. So yeah, I lost my dad on 10th of June 2021, and it was his birthday. Yes, it was his birthday, and I think I've never seen him so excited about his birthday. Before 2 3 days, he was telling my nephew कि मेरा birthday आ रहा है, and you tell me what all you want. I will give you a very nice treat, because we were all at home. We were stuck in lockdown. Even I was in India. I went home for my brother's wedding, and I got stuck in India because of the lockdown and no flights and all. So yeah, I was at home. All of us, or both my brothers, were at home with their families. So we decided we'll celebrate his birthday. But as usual, after the lunch, he went down to the ground floor to sleep, and he passed away while he was sleeping. So I think it was around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and we were about to celebrate his birthday. My brother has bought 2 cakes, and first he thought we'll not get cake, so he bought some things to even bake the cake at home. So yeah, life doesn't wait for anyone. Even in such big occasions, like we wanted to celebrate, we really wanted to celebrate his birthday. And my mother was in kitchen. She was making dahi vade, because my father has a long list that day that he wanted to eat, or he wanted us to eat those things. But due to COVID, restaurants were closed, and my brother couldn't find those things, so he decided to make everything at home. So my mother was busy making that, and I remember till now I don't speak about all of these things in front of my mother, because for 1 year, whenever she used to think about this, she will start crying and she will say, "Why did you say I wanted to eat this and you didn't eat?" We couldn't celebrate his birthday. And that reminds me that, yeah, we do worry about many things, that what will happen, because life is uncertain. But still, we care about the things which will happen after a year and all, which is useless, I guess. And people, those who plan for others something bad for like after a year, and this is no, because God has his own plan. I also want to share a small incident in this. After my brother's wedding, I had booked a flight which was operational because I called them. They said, yes, flight is going. So then, because it was my new job, so my father also wanted me to go, because I attended all the functions of my brother's wedding. Everything was over. And I remember that time we had to do two COVID tests. One was in like just before few hours we had to do, and one before one day. I went through all the tests, everything, and I went to the airport, and they said, yes, flight is operational, but for not for Indian passport holders. I felt so bad because I'd already gone through two tests, and a lot of permissions we had to take from my hometown Haldwani to Delhi when we were coming, booking a taxi and all of those. Even my father was very upset that she had to go through all of these and now she has to come back. But I think it was his plan, God's plan, that no, where are you going? You go back, you spend some time with your father, because he's going to pass away in few days. God, he knew that. I believe in that. I don't know how do you people think about it. But yes, I went back, and with my busy schedule, online teaching and all, still evening time I used to spend with my father. I used to sit with him in the terrace, and I remember many things he told me. He even told me about my nature, which most of you know, that I'm sometimes I get really angry. And then he used to say, he told me just before 2 3 days, you're very good at heart, but when you get angry, you don't realize what do you say. So just have control over it. Otherwise, you're a lovely person. So those were the indications. Like he's never told me about all of these things, but yeah, before 2 3 days, he was telling me this. And I would say many of my relatives, they said many things even after he passed away, and before that, when I was going through a lot in my life, and he sent me to Dubai to work. My brother was here already. So people has put many allegations on him, which he never bothered about, or maybe he was these things were bothering him, but he never showed it to me, so that I'll be strong. People said, and he used to say, टाइम आता है हर किसी को जवाब देने का, ज़रूरी नहीं होता कि हमें तुरंत ही जवाब देना होता है, कई बार हमें अपने एक्शन से जवाब देना होता है. तो लोगों ने बहुत सारे एलिगेशन लगाए. ही सेंडिंग हिज डॉटर देयर सो दैट डॉटर विल अर्न money and she will take care of her family here. But जिनको पता है, and let me make it very clear, he as a person he never took money from his sons, so why will he take money from a daughter? And even if he would have taken money, it's not wrong. Whatever I am today, because of him, because of my parents, because of my mother, because of my father. But anyway, these were the allegations, and still I feel I never did anything for my father. I've never till date I've not done much for my mother, nothing for my mother also. Yes, I did take them for the trips, international trips, which I feel really good now. If I would have delayed those, maybe I still cherish those memories. ऑफ दोज ट्रिप्स, व्हेन एवर आई सी दोज पिक्चर्स, देखती हूँ वो सारी, तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि हम गए थे। बट उसमें भी हमेशा यही होता था, लोगों को लगता होगा इनकी बेटी इनको ट्रिप पे ले जाती है, विच आई थिंक बेटा और बेटी, लोग इतना पता नहीं क्यों डिफरेंस करते हैं। अगर बेटा लेके जाएगा तो बहुत प्राउड फील करते हैं, बेटी लेके जाएगी तो बेटी कर रही है। दो माई फादर हैज़ नेवर मेड एनी डिफरेंस, नेवर नेवर एवर, इन when even when I was studying in a more expensive school than my brothers. So yeah, whenever we used to come back from the trip, वो कोई एक लमसम सा अमाउंट मेरे अकाउंट में जैसे हम घर पहुंचते थे वो पैसा आ जाता था। इवन वो मुझे ही यूज्ड टू ब्राइब मी, लाइक एज यू नो, पेरेंट्स को नहीं पसंद होता एक एज के बाद बाहर जाना, तो उनको वो मुझे कहते थे कि तुम मुझसे डबल पैसा ले लो और तू 2 कंट्री घूम के आ जाना, बट प्लीज़ मेरी टिकट मत कराना। एंड आई यूज्ड टू बुक हिज टिकट विदाउट टेलिंग हिम। So yeah, it was a fun, like I knew that जब जाएंगे तो उन्हें अच्छा लगेगा, बट एक एज के बाद सब अपने घर पे ज़्यादा रहना पसंद करते हैं। बट एनीवे, लोगों ने तब भी बात करी थी, लोगों ने उनके जाने के बाद भी बात करी कि वो अपनी अपनी सिस्टर्स का इतना ध्यान क्यों रखते थे, अपनी बेटी का, क्योंकि सब ने उन्हें पैसे दिए थे घर बनाने के लिए। बट ये चीज़ मैं बहुत अच्छे से क्लियर कर दूं कि ही वॉज द ओनली पर्सन, वो ऐसे इंसान थे जिनको मैंने कभी किसी किसी से लेते हुए नहीं देखा और किसी से एक्सपेक्टेशन रखते हुए नहीं देखा। लेना और एक्सपेक्टेशन रखना भी, उन्होंने कभी एक उम्मीद भी किसी से नहीं रखी कि कोई उनकी हेल्प करेगा, और वो दूसरों के लिए करते रहे। मतलब वो सिर्फ आए ही इसलिए थे कि वो दूसरों के लिए कर सकें। उन्होंने अपने बेटे की शादी भी कोविड से जस्ट पहले, मतलब सब कुछ किया उन्होंने शादी में भी। आई थिंक वो उसी का वेट कर रहे थे कि दैट वाज हिज, वो सबसे बड़े थे अपने घर में, उन्होंने सबकी शादियां कराई अपने घर में, अपने बच्चों की शादियां कराई, सब कराया और कभी किसी से कुछ नहीं लिया। बट लोगों ने तब भी बात बनाई। उनकी डेथ के बाद हमने जस्ट फॉर अ स्मॉल जेस्चर, हमको पता था वो अपने होम टाउन से, अपने घर से कितना अटैच थे, तो वहाँ पे ज़रूरत भी थी। एक मंदिर है छोटा सा, तो वो हमारा इष्ट देव का मंदिर है, तो वहाँ पे एक हमने रूम बनवाया कि कभी बारिश वारिश होती है, कोई भी पूजा करने आता है तो वहाँ पे सामान रख सके। तो मेरे खुद के अपने फैमिली मेम्बर ने एक बोला है, मैं नाम नहीं ले सकती उनका, कि ये सब तो दिखावा है। सो गॉड ब्लेस देम, भगवान उनको बहुत लंबी उम्र दे। बट दिखावा, आई डोंट नो दिखावा, बट हमको ये पता है कि हमारे पापा अपने घर से कितना अटैच थे, और अपने इष्ट देव से हम लोग भी बहुत बहुत अटैच हैं, और हम लोग हमेशा जाते हैं पूजा करने। तो हमको ये है कि उनका नाम उनके घर के जो मंदिर में है हमेशा रहे, ये हमारी उसके पीछे की सोच थी, कुछ दिखावा नहीं था। और जब भी किसी को थोड़ी सी हेल्प हो जाएगी, किसी की भी पूजा है, बारिश हो रही है, कभी आंधी तूफान कुछ भी आ रहा है, तो वो अपना सामान वहाँ रख सकते हैं। वो हमारा सिर्फ एक तरीका था कि हम, क्योंकि हमने कुछ भी नहीं किया। आप मेरे भाइयों से बात कर सकते हैं, और मतलब हम तीनों ने उनके लिए कुछ भी नहीं किया। इवन उनका ट्रीटमेंट सब कुछ थैंक्स टू इंडियन गवर्नमेंट एंड इंडियन आर्मी, that till now my mother is still getting pension, so they were financially independent. So we didn't do much for my like for our parents. So we tried whichever way we could. I'm still trying, like whenever I go home, I know that she has money, but she doesn't have that much, what would I say, what word should I use, कि ऐसा नहीं है उनको कि वो बाहर जाके चीज़ें लेकर आ सके, बट उनको है कि उनके घर पे ये सारी चीज़ें होनी चाहिए। सो मुझे एक मिनट भी सोचने में नहीं लगता है कि मैं वहाँ नहीं रहती हूँ तो मैं वहाँ के लिए चीज़ें ना लाऊं। मुझे ये है कि जब तक मेरी मम्मी हैं वो सब कुछ वैसा देख के जाएं जैसा उनको चाहिए। बाकी लाइफ तो किसी की नहीं पता किसको कब क्या होगा। हम नहीं कह सकते कि कोई बड़ा है तो उसको वो पहले जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। सो या आई थिंक बहुत लंबा वीडियो हो गया है, और मैं सबसे यही एक प्रार्थना करना चाहूँगी, क्योंकि मेरे बहुत सारे फैमिली मेम्बर्स भी इस चैनल से जुड़े हुए हैं, कि किसी के जाने के बाद उसकी जितनी रिस्पेक्ट आप पहले करते थे उससे ज़्यादा रिस्पेक्ट करें। और ये मैं अपने मुंह से तारीफ़ नहीं करूँगी, क्योंकि वो मेरे फादर थे। मेरे पड़ोस में, मेरे गांव में सब लोग को पता है हाउ रिस्पेक्टफुल दैट पर्सन वाज एंड हाउ जेंटल दैट पर्सन वाज। और द थिंग इज़, आई थिंक वो क्वालिटी आई थिंक मेरे में अपने फादर से आई है, कि मैं भी किसी से कोई एक्सपेक्टेशंस नहीं रखती हूँ, बट येस आई डू एक्सपेक्ट रिस्पेक्ट। चाहे वो बच्चा हो, बड़ा हो, कोई भी हो, जब तक कि कोई रिस्पेक्ट करता है आप उसके लिए कुछ भी कर सकते हो। जब जहाँ पर आप एक रिस्पेक्ट की लाइन को पार कर जाते हो, then even if you have your blood relations, I think it's not worth to go with such relationships. And yes, I would say at the end, if this small story has touched your heart, so I would say just take your phone, call your parents if they are not with you. If they are with you, just hug them tight and just tell them how much you love them. आई नो सभी के पेरेंट्स को पता है कि बच्चे उनसे कितना प्यार करते हैं, बट कभी कभी हम अपनी तरीके से अगर उन्हें बताएं, उनके लिए कुछ छोटा सा करें जिनसे उनको प्राउड फील हो, तो उन्हें भी अच्छा लगेगा। सो एवरीथिंग इज़ नॉट अबाउट मनी, इट्स अबाउट टाइम. टाइम इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. स्पेंड टाइम with your parents. I start my day by calling my mother. Last week I forgot to put my alarm. I don't know how, and because I didn't call her, so she called me, and that's how I woke up and I went for work. So yes, I'm blessed to have my mother, and I pray for everybody's parents to stay healthy and bless all of us with their presence. And I would request everybody, the person who's not here, if you can speak good about him, प्लीज़ उनके बारे में अच्छा बोलो. अगर आपको लगता है कि आप उनके बारे में कुछ अच्छा नहीं बोल सकते हो, तो प्लीज़ ना बोलो, वो ज़्यादा अच्छा है. बाकी लाइफ इज़ अनप्रेडिक्टेबल, यहाँ से कोई कुछ लेकर जाता नहीं है. सो जस्ट थिंक good about others, feel good about others, and if you don't feel good about someone, just ignore and just move on with those things. Thank you so much for listening and showering your love for so many views on my videos. I'll keep uploading such small videos, such small stories of my life, and there's nothing special about my life, but yes, I just wanted to make this video to make you realize how important are your parents, and the time will never come back. Namaste, take care, and we'll see you again in next vlog.